Honestly, I kind of have to be selective when I wear it because it's just big, and I hurt myself and I've found myself hurting others. We were at the Ring of Champions in Michigan this year and I went, yay! And my hands were cold. And so the ring just flew right off and hit Jenny Abian.
Oh, no.
I was like, oh my God. And she's like, ow. I'm so sorry. This thing could be potentially a weapon. Yeah, it's big. My name is Fitzgerald.
My name's Heather Fitzgerald.
We live in Dallas, Texas, and we're one of the founding members of NAA. Been with Andy Albright since 1993. It's funny, when we first officially qualified for senior board member, I was sitting with Bruno, my right hand, in my office, and I was like, man, it's so weird. Like, people keep congratulating me on hitting senior board member, and I don't feel like I did anything. And he said, well, what do you mean? He's been with me 15 years. I said, what do you mean you didn't do anything? So I didn't write the production, it's not like the team is what did it, the team rose up, the team hit senior board member, we just get the ring. And he said, well, it's really more of a testament to the years of leadership that you've had with these people and the influence you've had with them, because a lot of our people have been with us a decade or more. And when we qualified, when we pushed, the first month we hit it pretty solidly. The second month, half the organization was in Europe for 10 days. And we still hit it. And it was because the team rose up. I can't even talk about it now without starting to get choked up about it, because we have really amazing people. And they worked really hard to get us to this recognition, and it almost seems unfair that they don't get a ring for it too, because it's not this. More than anything in my life ever before, I realized how much it just wasn't me, it was them. And it's humbling because I know how hard they worked. We had leaders helping other leaders get business issued, and can I call an insurance company for you while you're out there in the field to write some more? And these are cross-line people to each other. They don't make money off of each other, but they were pushing for us. And it was pretty humbling. So part of me says, I remember when we first got started and the band of hoodlums we had in our organization, and I remember reading John Maxwell say, you are who you attract. And I thought, I'm attracting hoodlums. We're terrible people, And so there's part of me now, it's like, wow, we must be pretty amazing people, because we have pretty amazing people on our team. There's some consolation there, I guess, in the effort. When I look at the ring, it symbolizes all that sacrifice. It symbolizes all those. It's easy to look at this ring and see the success, but I look at the ring and I see a lot of the failure that made up that success, and it's a weird thing looking at it, because I'm super competitive, like I'm hyper competitive, and so it's weird for me to think of failure as being the big reason for our success, but we failed so much. We screwed so much up, and we just got back up and did it again. And I don't know. I think now, when we were given the ring, when we were awarded a ring on stage, I made the comment that we're just Roger Bannister. We're just the first ones to run the 4-minute mile. Until we did it, everybody thought it couldn't be done, that your lungs would explode, that surely, the earth had to invert somehow in order for somebody to hit senior board member, but we did it, and now I think it's opened other people's eyes to being able to hit it. When we realized that we had officially qualified in the first month, we were in Paris, and we were in the final dinner in Paris before heading to Switzerland, and it was announced that we had hit it for the first month, and Noel Leventovich came over and said, finally, one of us broke through. Finally, so proud of you. And that meant the world, because I knew right then that what we had done was set others up to be inspired to achieve it, to realize, okay, this can be done, it is doable, he did it, I can do it, and that's, I hope that's what it continues to be, that people realize that they can have it too.
Yeah, I think When I look at that ring, it represents my husband being honored. That's probably, I'll remember the celebration of the team and how hard they worked, and that represents Alec being honored. And I think the thing about honor is when you get public honoring, it's because of who you are privately. And so that means the most to me, because more than anyone. I know that privately that he's incredibly honorable through and through, so it's nice to see.